Forgot to take out my mic. Nobody could hear me. What a shame. It would seem, Batman, that it was over before it began. Alrighty. There's news? Did somebody say news? I saw this just in my recommended earlier today, and I was busy so long that I couldn't even watch it. So let's watch it. What is this gonna be?
Ooh, so exciting!
This is strange.
Welcome to the Flower Kingdom.
Reminds me of the credits of Mario World.
Just beyond the Mushroom Kingdom. Mario and friends were invited here by the benevolent Prince Florian. But Bowser, the king of the Koopas, had other plans. With just a single touch of the mysterious Wonder Flower.
What? Oh no! Bowser became the castle?
Bowser merged with Prince Florian's castle.
Ugh. What the fuck? What the fuck? What is this? Music kinda slaps though. Oh shit. My crib. It turned into a jail.
Thanks to his newfound power.
Is that really a jail if you're trapped in your own house? Can't be that bad.
Now, it's up to Mario and friends to stop Bowser and save the Flower Kingdom.
I like how these two are just fine. No, they brought back Nabbit. That's the worst mechanic they've ever added. Why?
In this presentation, we'll go over what's new in Mario's latest 2D side-scrolling adventure, the Super Mario Bros. Wonder Game. Let's jump in.
The more I watch it, the more that pipe freaks me out.
This is the Flower Kingdom.
No kidding.
It's made up of 6 distinct worlds
Looks like
that
a little
circle
slime.
the Petal Isles, making a total of 7 areas to explore.
Let's take a look at this
Making a
world
total
map
of-
here, though. We got a lot of info on this. Look at this, dude. All right, so World 1 is just a rocky plateau. So it seems like it's kind of like the mountain world, but it seems kind of spliced with like grassland a little bit. So pretty generic, you know, like early game. The cloud level is just World 2 now. This is definitely a very mountainous level. And so these are probably more like the hills of the first game, where they're just like, oh, it's a plateau. It's not a plateau. It's like hills. Like it's not that much upward. There's not a lot of sheer cliffs, right? Then we have cloud level. Then it looks like we're getting a mountain level, and it's very mountain. So that's interesting. They're only showing us the names of the first 3, but we also can see we've got sort of like a Bowser's Castle sort of sheer cliff area, it looks like. There's a poison swamp, the sort of ghosty area as always. These are clearly, as far as I can tell, these look like the piranha plants that we saw in the intro. If I had to guess, it's like piranha plants with like a lava dragon sort of theme. Maybe it's just dragon themed. Maybe it's just volcano themed. That's interesting. Considering the final boss is the Petal Isles, which would normally probably be the first level. Really shaking it up here. It's almost like we're going through the game in reverse, which is pretty cool. Like that. This world map so far has just 7 worlds. It's very standard. And these clouds way up in space are suspicious. This feels like it almost has an alien theme to it. That's interesting. Instead of the final world being lava, the final world is grass, and what would probably be the 6th world based on this sort of clockwise progression. The lava level will be the 6th world. I wonder if we're gonna have a secret hidden 8th world. I don't see much of a place that could be on the map, but that has never stopped Nintendo before. They could easily just put it above or something. There's also like some suspicious clouds covering the foreground. You never know. Looks like there's like a super wonder seed or something that you get when you complete the world, as far as I can tell. There's like a crowned seed. And so I would assume that the wonder flower Bowser touched, even though it looked the same, is probably the crown wonder flower. So that's why he's not just de-transforming within a few seconds. Interesting. Alright, continue.
7 areas to explore.
Yeah, 7
Your adventure
so far.
begins among the tubular hills of Pipe Rock Plateau.
What the heck are those
Your
things?
adventure begins among the tubular hills of
It's a little too shroomy. Why do they do a 6 spin move when they die?
Plateau.
What the heck? Oh, they got like a Charge and Chuck stand-in. Rip
You'll
Koopa.
be aiming for new heights.
Oh, that's a
Rock
really
peaks.
cool platforming idea. Oh, coins and stuff
Many
break it
trials
too.
await amidst the
Ooh.
picturesque scenery
Ooh,
and
piranha.
radiant cascades of shining falls.
Like an actual piranha. Oh, and it's just like a
Traverse
bamboo
multiple
dart.
islands.
That's cool.
Dive into the sea.
Flounders.
And spelunk through
They're piranha
caves
plants,
in the
but
heart of
underwater.
the Flower Kingdom,
What
the
the heck?
Petal Isles.
Oh, that's
There's
cool.
also an arid desert with white sand.
Wow, there's so many
as
cool
far as the eye can
platforming
see.
ideas in
An
this.
uncanny
Galoombas.
forest lined with giant mushrooms. A
Wrecked.
scorching hot world full of
Honey.
molten magma and more.
Oh, you throw
Rich
water
variety
around.
courses
They
await
turned
in
this into a
each
Kirby
world.
game. This is crazy. You interact
Around
with the
map in
world
each
so
world
much.
To select a course.
Wubba ruins.
You can even walk
Well,
through
the
the course.
Warundas? I'm sorry, Wubba. The Rumbas. Where the Rumbas rule. Sorry, I wasn't pronouncing it effectively.
You can even walk freely
Accurately.
through open areas you find.
There's the hippos, there's the bull rush. Yeah, that tracks.
In these spaces, if you're not quite ready
Here
to
come
take
the
on a particular
hoppos.
course, you can try a different one instead.
Huddy! Huddy!
Play them in any order
That's a reference to one of Charles Martinet's Mario lines. Huddy! Huddy!
you
Oh,
like.
mamma mia.
Once you've played a course, you can quickly come back to it through the courses menu. It's an easy way to find the ones you want to play again.
Yeah, it's a little fast travel with the flower.
While in courses, you might notice some talking flowers.
No kidding.
Close and
Onward and upward. How'd you get up here? What a pretty sunset.
they'll talk to you, livening up your adventure.
That's
I
nice.
wonder what Goombas taste like.
They might
Yo, they unhinged, bro. What? Hey, yo. They have thoughts and feelings, bro. They're alive. That means one of two things. Cannibalism or sus. Yo.
give you hints.
Wonder if you can get over there.
Find it hard to believe the plant was planning on eating them, so...
Share your water
Mm.
with me?
Besides
Oh, so it's these... Oh, so each of the Yoshis is an individual character. Yoshis won't take damage, but they won't transform. That's a shame. That's a darn shame. I really wanted to play Yoshi. I guess I'll stick with Mario. What a surprise. So it looks like the cast is no bigger than we expected. Outside of... Toadette is here. Both of the Toads are here, like the box art suggested. And we can play as Toadette! I don't know if they're easier. It doesn't say they're easier than before. I assume the Yoshis have taken Toadette's place. But it is a darn shame that Yoshis don't take damage. That sucks.
Mario, you can also play as
Yeah!
Luigi,
Ow, wow, 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 wow. Yeah!
Daisy, one of two Toads, and Toadette. They all play the same, so
Oh,
go with
nope.
your favorite or mix it up.
Really? They don't have individual skills. That's a shame. I kind of would have liked them to have individual skills. I would have liked the Toads to be faster and Luigi jump high. Does that mean Peach and Daisy can't float? Really?
The
Nice.
Yoshis and Nabbit, on the
Lame.
other hand, won't take damage. They're a great
Oh, Yoshi does take damage. He does flinch, but he won't die.
Choice if you're looking for a more easygoing experience.
Nabbit doesn't even flinch.
Careful though, they'll still lose a life if they fall down a pit. So watch your step.
Oh, Nabbit can die! Could Nabbit die in Deluxe? I don't remember. I don't think I ever saw someone bad enough at the game or courageous enough to actually take a death. Everyone just bubbles immediately, or just, you know, doesn't even bother trying. I don't know if Nabbit could die or not. So Yoshis do still play like a real character. You just don't get punished. You just won't die. Like, but you can die to hazards. That's interesting.
Additionally, the Yoshis can flutter jump, eat objects, and spit them back at
What is that face? What is this face? That is a strong bottom lip. I'm over here, they're trying to make me look good. I'm ready for my close-up, honey. What is this? I ain't never seen somebody who worked out their lower lip before.
enemies.
What is that? That's awful.
You'll find.
That is awful.
Will copy the player.
I'm definitely not playing Yoshi now. So they're the rats from 3D World. Not entirely sure why they felt the need to create a new enemy that does that, but I guess these ones don't die when you touch them. You can jump on these ones. You can't jump on these ones' heads, and they only stand still. As opposed to the rats, which could stand still or move around, but if you jump on them, they die. So I guess they just wanted an enemy that was a little more dangerous and a little more predictable. Having an enemy that can either stand still or run around is kind of a little... It's not great game design.
Melon piranha plants will spit seeds from their
Oh, that's
mouths.
cool. That's also a reference to Yoshi's Island. I'm loving how many references to Yoshi's Island they've been making lately. And we're getting a new Yoshi game, dude. Oh, this is shaping up to be good, dude. This is shaping up to be good. Number 1 on trending. Hot dang.
Pond darts will fly at you and stick their beaks where they don't belong.
darts. Condor
Conks
darts.
attack. They'll even
Conks.
plow through goo.
They're thwomps, basically.
Mumsies can be unraveled if you position yourself just right.
Is that very difficult? No, that's
can be
easy.
unraveled if you position yourself just right.
That seems like the
will eat
gimmick of
anything that
the...
comes-
So we do have like a desert. That's probably what that like space pyramid land was. That's probably what World 3 is.
too close to the
What the fuck? It's a gulpin.
their gaping mouths.
Uh,
There are plenty more new enemies for you to discover as well.
oh, that is horrifying. Also, I'm just saying, looks a lot like Fawful from Bowser's Inside Story / Superstar Saga. I'm just saying, looks a lot like a Mario and Luigi enemy. I'm just saying. You know, when the devs, they start working on multiple games, there's a little bit of cross promotion, there's a little Square crossover happening. This looks a lot like Fawful. I'm just saying. Suspicious. If we see a Paper Mario enemy, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Goombas. Koopa Troopas.
Stomping. Koopas.
Boos.
No. The
Locky Twos and other familiar foes are also here.
classics. Woo! Bubble Mario! They really are going full Kirby. And the drill from Galaxy 2. and the Furry OC, do not steal.
Next, let's look at the new power-ups
Ooh!
you can find.
Oh, it's on his head! The description lied to me completely.
In elephant form, make the most of your nose.
You can still jump, that's kind of weird. So this is basically the cat power-up so far.
And your size. Swing
New
yourself
animation.
To attack enemies, destroy blocks, and even
You can destroy sideways blocks, so yeah, it's basically the cat power-up as far as I can tell.
do this.
Oh, that's sick!
In this form, you can easily break through blocks and dash across large gaps. See?
Oh, you can cross 2 gaps. That's very cool. That would be really cool in a new Mario Maker.
If you
Carl
store
Sagan
water
is
in your
losing it
trunk
right now.
and spray it out, who knows what might happen?
Thank you.
Weird, but
Trunk
cool.
Sure is useful, huh?
It's not just Mario.
Owie, zowie! Oh no. Okay. Oh, that's... You know, it's kind of cute. I kind of like it. Let's frame by frame this. Does that mean that this is a hat? Are they finally confirming that this is a hat? It's a 1-frame transition. Alright, well, they're kind of soft confirming it's a hat, but it changes size, so... I guess it's kind of part of his body. Their clothes change too, though, so... Oh, no, they did it! No, they did it! The fools! The fools! What? You don't know what you've done! And you made her pink because of course you did.
Peach,
What a frame to catch.
Daisy,
They knew exactly what they were doing. This is the frame I was trying to catch, but the internet's horny is already uncontained. It's already changing reality as we know it. Oh no. Of course she keeps the gloves. They knew exactly what they were doing with that frame that I just caught. You know that frame I just caught? The developers knew exactly what was going to happen. They were 100% certain, and they absolutely were leaning in. I'm telling you, Furtendo strikes again, bro. Furtendo strikes again. They've gone full. They've gone full furry, and they're not looking back. It's over.
and Toadette all have elephant
And
forms as well.
Toadette, because of course, why not?
The bubble
They all play the same.
allows you to
Oh.
blow light floating bubbles.
Oh, that's really cool. I'm not sure about the coloring yet. I'm not sure about it. I don't know if I'm feeling it. I would have liked more of a I guess purple is reserved for Waluigi, huh? Dang. Oh well.
They can be used to capture and defeat enemies from a distance.
It just kills him! Koopas are so resilient, it just killed him! What are those bubbles made of? Acid?
They'll also
What?
drift toward nearby foes.
He's terrified! Look at this poor boy! He's terrified! Oh god! Oh god! Mama, I'm coming home!
Foes.
Oh my
You can take
god!
enemies surrounding you in
That's
one
terrifying!
defeat typically impervious.
Oh my gosh! What's in this stuff? It's like hydrofluoric acid. Hydrofluoric acid. What the heck is this? Oh yeah, I just made some bubble soap out of fluoroantimonic acid. You what? You made what out of what?
And knock out
It's great for
baddies
kids'
on the other
parties.
side of walls.
The cleanup's
You can
so
even
easy.
jump off
Because it cleans up whatever it touches. What about the children? Yeah, it'll clean those up too.
them.
Not what I meant.
Platforms.
What?
Bubbles
And
make it
you
easier
can
to get to
platform
those
them? That's
hard-to-reach
busted.
places. Just like that.
Oh, this is the good power up.
While in
So this is like the helicopter power up. Oh, that's the busted one for getting to secrets. That's
drill
super
form,
cool.
you'll get a
Every
pretty
time you
nifty
jump,
drill.
it propellers.
This makes dealing with spiky
Oh,
or
So it's a spiny.
hard-headed enemies a
Oh, I see.
breeze.
that's
Or you
crazy.
can use it to drill down. It
Wild.
also allows you to burn.
Oh, I'm not telling you. This is straight out of Bowser's Inside Story, bro. And Superstar Saga, I think. Did they do this in Superstar Saga? I don't think they did. I don't remember. I didn't finish it. I lost the cartridge one day and never found it. Such is life. I'm telling you, very Mario and Luigi. I'm just saying.
Move through the ground. Tough
Excellent.
spot. Dig away.
When you pop out, do you have a
Even
hitbox?
burrow into the ceiling.
I'm gonna go back and see this. Does the drill spin when you jump out? No, you just pop out. Okay, so you are vulnerable when you pop out. I wonder how long you can stay under.
Dig away.
There's no meter, but it looks like it starts getting shakier.
Into the ceiling.
Maybe? Oh, it lasts a while.
Whoa! I wasn't expecting company.
Plus, the classic fire form makes
The
a
classic.
return.
Yo, Fire Daisy! Daisy!
Oh, and you can hang.
Is it just me, or does this somehow look stupider than Toad? Is it just me? I feel like this looks stupider. Looking dumber than Dumbo over there, because I already thought Blue Toad looked like Dumbo, and somehow we got dumber than Dumbo.
Hang on to an extra power-up. In a pinch, bust out a power-up.
Yeah, so you can hold an item like Mario World, and it doesn't look like you get more than one for having multiple players like you do in 3D World. So they nerfed it a little bit, it looks like. Wowie
Or swap
zowie!
them to better fit the situation.
I feel like Daisy's voice is nice. I feel like it's not quite so angry. Also, that spare one exclusively for Bubble, exclusively.
This is a wonder flower, a plant that grows in the Flower Kingdom.
Oh, a pink one, a
It's
green
said
one.
They
Oh,
thrive off this world's
they're different for every
mysterious power
world.
and release it when in bloom. That's the power Bowser was after.
Weird that it's just a normal one. That means his power should
When
run
you
out
touch a
fairly
wonder flower
quickly.
in a course, a wonder effect will trigger, causing some interesting changes.
Interesting. Mario immediately got water in his trunk that time.
A stampede of enemies can appear. The terrain may tilt.
Mamma
You
mia!
can end up in a free fall.
What?
Bubbles might, bubble up.
Oh, there's like bubble Yoshi
perspective can
things
change.
instead of the spear ones. Oh, you could walk on the wall. That's crazy. It is a space level. I knew it. The pyramids are absolutely a space theme. That's why the pyramids are so high up in World 3. I knew it.
There are even wonders where your character transforms.
Whee!
Mario might become a
A
Goomba
Goomba?
or a spike ball
Wow!
or blow up like a balloon.
Hey,
Touch a
Balloon
wonder
Mario.
flower, always expect the unexpected.
Wonderful!
And the course will return to normal. Some courses need to be unlocked using the wonder seeds you've collected. You'll also earn a wonder seed as thanks from a poplin when you clear a course.
A poplin?
Earn a wonder seed as thanks from a poplin when you clear a course.
Poblin. Weird. What a weird name. Yo, why you gotta have the Yoshi pose, though? Why he gotta have it all out there, bro? Also interesting, his hat has, like, the parachute icon on it. I don't know if that's, like, a specific scene or something. Why he got that Yoshi pose, though? Looking like Yoshi in Mario Party
As your
Superstars.
adventure progresses, you'll unlock in-game badges that change
Oh.
up the way you play when equipped.
Oh,
There are a variety of badges, each with its own special ability.
ooh. Let's look at some of them. Then press R to open your hat and float slowly down. So everyone gets Peach Float. Interesting.
There are a
Oh, you can jump up a wall.
variety of badges,
A brief burst of speed
Each with its
underwater. So do you not have triple jump by default then? Interesting.
special ability.
You get the Mario 2 jump. This looks like a really good game. Like, really good. There's so much content.
Let's go
Momentarily float. Oh, there's actual Peach float. Interesting.
over some of them. Slow your fall with the parachute cap badge.
You get a burst of aerial speed
Enhance your
too.
wall jumping abilities
Oh,
with
that's
the
sick.
wall climb jump badge. Unleash a burst of speed while underwater by equipping the dolphin kick badge. You can also
Interesting.
break underwater blocks.
Whoa.
Charge up a bounding leap with the crouching high jump badge. Shoot vines in mid
Whoa, that's sick.
with the grappling vine badge.
This game looks sick, dude.
From dangerous
Yo, he
twin
gets a
stick
wall
to
cling
walls
from it
with the
too?
grappling vine badge.
Interesting.
Recover from dangerous drops instantly with the safety bounce badge. Easily find important items using the sensor
Oh, I'm equipping that one.
Draw in nearby moolah with the coin
Eh.
magnet badge. Become invisible to your enemies and yourself with the invisibility badge.
This is gonna be a challenge. I can already hear all of the Mario players cheering. It's like, yes, a challenge mode. Yeah. I can hear all of the Mario channels just cheering. I can't remember any of their names because I haven't seen any of their content in like a year because there hasn't been any Mario games.
You will not stop dashing with the Jet Run badge.
All the coinless
You can run in
channels.
the air for a bit.
That's
There are
crazy.
many more badges with different abilities, from the convenient to the unconventional. There are
Why
many
did she
more
do a hip
badges with
thrust
different
though? Yeah! That's a very unfortunate still. I'm telling you, man, they knew. They knew what they were doing. Look at that pose. I hate elephant mode. I don't know, Daisy seems pretty happy about it, if you know what I mean.
abilities, from the convenient to the unconventional.
Oh, grappling just lets
Only
you
one badge
climb
can be equipped
walls
per
infinitely.
course.
That's crazy.
Equip them from the world map or when starting a course. Or
So if I had to guess, this is probably the jet run. This is the invisibility. Get coins for defeating enemies. It looks like this is coin magnet. This is safety bounce. This is interesting. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like this is the secret sensor. Or maybe this is the secret sensor then? I'm not sure what that would make this one then. Obviously this one's the grapple.
course. Equip them from the world map or when starting a course. Or if you don't make it through, grab a different badge and try again.
Oh,
Starting a course.
there it was for a
Or
second.
if you don't make it through, grab a different
Auto super mushroom. Start course with a super mushroom.
badge and
They'll know what I expected.
try again. Some badges can be earned by clearing special badge
Ooh.
challenge courses,
Go for it!
Go for it!
while others can be purchased from Poplin shops on the world map.
Poplin. That is their name. Very weird though. Oh.
Be sure to exchange flower coins you collect in courses for
Ah, so that's what the flower coins are for. Interesting. I wonder if that means that once you collect one, it gets replaced with a normal coin.
badges. Up to 4 people can play locally on the same Nintendo Switch system. Pick your favorite character and jump into the adventure together. If a player is defeated in local co-op, their character will float around the course as a
That's horrifying.
ghost. If another player
He's
reaches them
fucking
before time runs
dead.
out, they'll jump right back into action.
He gets terrified
You won't
as
lose a
well.
life either. And just so you know, if someone is playing as a Yoshi, you can jump on their back
I'll
and
ride
them around the
him.
course. Even if you're also playing as a Yoshi,
Which is weird.
or if you're an elephant.
Poor Yoshi. Yoshi, no. If anyone was ever wondering if Yoshi ever had issues carrying normal Mario, the answer is no, because he can take this. Oh, poor buddy. Ooh.
If you connect online, you might see other players on the world map and in courses.
Ooh.
These are people from around the world enjoying the game in real time, appearing as live player shadows.
Boy, those are gonna fall off in like a month, eh?
Just like in local co-op, if you're defeated, you can come back to life by bumping into a live player shadow.
Oh, that's cool. That's smart. That's really cool. I wonder if the ghosts can see you.
Players can send greetings.
I guarantee you there's like an achievement or like you get a reward. You probably get like purple coins or something for doing that. There must be an incentive, otherwise no one would ever do it.
And share in-game items. Even though you won't be playing together directly,
Oh.
you'll get to experience a subtle connection with other players online as you enjoy this new adventure together. You can also place a standee in a course. Standees can revive ghosts, so place them in not-so-easy areas and help your fellow players.
Oh, that's fun.
You can purchase standee surprises.
Oh, look
to
at that.
help
You
your
get like points for reviving on a stand.
players.
Bastante.
You can purchase standee surprises from the Poplin shops to add more to your collection. You never know which standee you'll get. When you come
They knew elephants were gonna be a meme. They knew.
into contact with an online player or their standee, you'll see their username and heart points.
That's
These
neat.
points show how much they've helped other players on their adventure.
There's gonna be
Reviving
so
ghosts,
many in World
gifting
1.
items, reaching the goal pole together, and more will earn you heart points.
That's wild.
While playing online, you also have the option of creating a room to get together with friends.
Oh, it does add actual online.
In a shared room, you can see which courses your friends are playing, enter courses together, and even race through certain courses. Start a race by hitting the race block,
Ooh.
then make a run for it. Isn't the only way to finish a race, though. In some courses, you'll need to grab a Wonder Seed or defeat a boss instead.
That's really cool.
Whether you're casually connecting with players
We
from
play this
around the
together.
world,
Who's the ride bitch? Couldn't tell you.
or syncing up with friends for riveting races, you can enhance your experience with online play.
What a beautiful day!
Why are you just playing as a water jar? Oh, they're invisible. Oh, that's gonna be really cool for like animations and videos and stuff. To just have online players that are invisible with a like a pot. Rip. Is it me or did Luigi's eyes look weird? I guess it was just me. Oh, this is a cool level. One-time vines, very clever. Interesting, so he has like cloud piranhas, like just floating around. Odd. There's yellow, a red, a blue, a green. Oh, I see, every time you clear a world, it beats one.
Jump into the unexpected with Mario and Friends.
This is wild.
When Super Mario Bros. Wonder launches on the Nintendo Switch
October.
system October 20th. Plus, a new Nintendo Switch OLED model, Mario Red Edition, is also on the way.
That was a dangerous sentence. A new Nintendo Switch. Oh. OLED. Aw. Red. Aw.
If you look closely, you'll find Mario and some hidden coins.
Ooh.
The Nintendo Switch OLED model, Mario Red Edition, launches October 6th.
That's fun. Where's the Yoshi green? That actually looks mad That's mad good. I can't believe that it actually has local online as well. Was that all? Yes, they did just drop a red OLED for some reason. Apparently this dropped like yesterday.
Well, look who did show up.
Rayman! They added Rayman
Let's
to
find
this.
out if they do have what it takes to become my
And-
TV show's next superstars.
Of course they brought him back. Hey yo, why is this sus?
Behold, heroes.
This game came out? This game's been out.
To stardom.
This is the third DLC, bro. Where
Don't
you been?
See, Rayman,
Rayman.
for you. Let these silly ears carry you to glory.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
These loony hands walk your way to celebrity. Aha!
Loony
a brawl's
hand.
brewing. The public knows.
A brawl is surely brewing.
Rabbits, give some space to Rayman, will you? Look at him fly above the battlefield. A blaster. Yes, keep those paparazzis at bay.
Cool.
Tourette's. Let machines do the work. Brilliant.
Brilliant!
Could this be the end? Glorious.
What are these? This game is wild. I need to play this.
Rabbits, lend your star a hand, will you? Yes, a little touch up here. Send the stunt double.
Send
Some
the stunt
handiwork
double.
over there, and voila. A stellar performance.
The Palette Prime Gazette states, not as insipid degrading as one might think. Progress! Surely he's the boss, right?
Nice. You make the network's rating skyrocket. And then it will be my chance to shine.
Knew it.
My great comeback.
Now, for the millions watching, are you ready for my rant? Rayman is a gangly, goofy, brainless, hopeless headland. Leave it all to me. You're a setting star, no one will see. Small surprise, you'd get eclipsed in a rabbit's company. Flash in the pan, second fiddle to the rabbit's Rayman.
That's rough. They really pulled a Banjo and Kazooie nuts and bolts on us, making fun of Rayman for being upstaged by the Rabbids, huh? Ubisoft really went full nuts and bolts on us. They've pulled a Microsoft. Oh boy. That's pretty sick. I'm surprised this game has gotten 3 DLCs before I've even managed to play it. Jeez. Oh gee. And here is the new Chinese leaks.
New
Excited about
stuff
that.
from the Chinese beta for Pokemon Unite, or what I've been calling Pokemon Unite 2, that I just want to go over with you right now, as we can see how excited Charizard is about some of this. You saw one of those moments right there.
They really
new
wanted to
interaction
roast
when you head into
Rayman.
the
Yeah, they
menu,
did.
And you can kind of like poke your Pokemon right there, and you can get them to interact with you a little bit, which is very cool. We can also see the moves here. You get to select between your upgraded moves. We've talked about this a bit, and I'm actually going to translate some of this here in a moment so we can learn a little more about it. But there's a ton of cool stuff I want to show you in this video. Yeehaw! Let's do this. Before we jump into all this cool stuff, a quick word from this video's sponsor. This video...
Alright, well, they ain't paying me,
Sir.
so it's going to be a very quick
10
word.
I'm a fan of $. You can try, /, and custom considering Ridge sponsor. Huge shout out to Ridge Wallet. They are amazing. Make sure you click it below. Get your free entries if nothing else. And if you haven't picked up Geo. So we saw the new Char interaction right there. We saw some of the moves, and now we can take a look. Pikachu right here. We've got the same thing going on. You're able to interact with each Pokemon. Pika.
So cute.
And you can do this down the roster. Gengar has an interaction. Decidueye, by the way, has maybe the best interaction of any Pokemon, which
it's his kill screen.
Sylveon leaves a little to be desired right there. I mean, maybe that's a Hollowware thing. Maybe they need to add a little bit more in, but that doesn't feel like enough here, Sylveon. Decidueye is where it's at. Woo.
Yeah, it's his kill animation.
Can you
Let's
imagine if
go.
you were able to get your Pokemon to do that after a KO or something
His
like
Spirit
that?
Shackle
Like
kill
in-game,
animation.
You're able to have KO animations after you do something.
It would
That
be really cool if you could do it after
so
any kill.
Sick. So sick. Now, there's a lot more than just these interactions right here that I want to show you.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Since they're adding dancing, I wonder if they'll make it so you can dance as Pokemon. Because the Pokemon can dance. They showed us Mr. Mime did a dance. I wonder if they're going to add emotes. That would be so sick if you could emote mid-game. Like League of Legends. You're welcome. Not the emotes. Get emoted, bro.
Today, because there's some really cool stuff that I'm pretty sure will be coming to the main game of Pokemon Unite. Oh, before we move on from this, a little Dragapult. Because it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's dang good. It's really, really good. Apparently, we need to see it from behind as well. It's just a great interaction. What I wanted to talk about right here was the upgrade
so now we have
trees
some of the
for your
translations
Pokemon's moves.
here.
This is one of the things I'm most excited about from the Chinese beta. Here we can see this
Jet Flame.
translated. You can see on this top path here for Charizard's Flamethrower, you have the blue or sort of that gold option here. The blue gives you the option to have it burn for longer time, so you actually get a duration of 2 seconds longer on the buff. I don't know if that's going to be the speed buff or literally they will be burned longer, which actually would be huge for Charizard. And then you also have a choice. If you don't want that, you
also have Fire
increased
Punch
movement
going
speed when you hit the
twice as far
Flamethrower.
or 50% farther.
Want this
Or
option
more
in the
knockback.
game so badly, because what this is
crazy.
going to do is it's going to make
The toxicity will
builds
evolve.
so much more exciting, so much more interesting.
It really is going to be
able
like emblems where you can really just commit to a build even harder and really like play interesting builds that catch your enemies off guard and all that kind of stuff. And just like the same as like emblems where it's like just enough to be able to play a slightly different way or fill a niche that might not have been available before.
oh, you need to run T-Tar and you want to run Stone Edge, but you want to do the increased move speed after you hit a Stone Edge. And then all of a sudden, you've got these really exciting, different, dynamic ways to play Pokemon. You can see on the bottom path, we have Fire Punch as well. You have medium to, it says medium, but I think it's actually like just increased distance. 50% increased distance on
Which
your
is
dash,
crazy.
and then you have a knockback effect on the gold function of the move as well. So there are just so many different ways that you can spec your characters if they give us these trees. And let me tell you, before we move forward, I believe this with all my heart and all my soul. The things you're seeing in the Chinese beta, except for maybe some game modes, maybe some things they're testing or whatever, if these are not coming to the game, I will eat my hat. There is no point for them to create all this cool stuff.
Let me show you something.
Have the game be a global game, and it only have this stuff in China.
See this? You see this little badge here? They're adding individual badges for the mastery points, for like the play points for playing Pokemon. They're adding smaller ones. And and you have the loading
This
screen
down
here. You
the
can
roster,
see there's a
Gengar
gold one
has an
here.
interaction. Decidueye, by the way, has a little bit more.
You can see like
Do
there
that
is a
after you do
bunch.
A lot more stuff that night.
Like look at that.
I'm pretty sure we'll be coming to the main game of Pokemon Unite.
Like look at this. There's a ton of different ones now. Like that absolutely screams to me that it is an update to the badge system, like the ribbon system, that they've been working on for a while. Because that 100% makes sense that they would be working on that. Because like the green, the blue, and the gold is really not doing it. And also they're all extremely difficult to get. without just like grinding a Pokemon forever and ever. It's probably not going to be a badge reset because it does just track how much XP you've gotten. What it'll do is it'll just, you know, like add more badges for lower levels of XP. You saw that the Pikachu one was for just 100. I think Gengar's was for like 500 or so, right? And there's like, here's like a black one with a like silver and gold outline. Here's a gold one, a bronze one, a silver one, a gold one. Like, there's a ton of different levels now. It's not just, you know, like 40,000 points for no reason. And that really screams to me that we're going to get at least this, and that makes it drastically more likely that we're going to get all kinds of new
to happen. And clearly you
updates
unlock
from
stuff
this,
just from playing the
like
Pokemon
the dancing
more. So
and
it's
the
also like a level
alternate
of
versions of
mastery that you get
moves
to
and all
unlock
kinds
as
of
you're
things.
continuing to get good with a Pokemon. It's just so exciting to see stuff like this. I am so ready for this. Checking out Fire Blast and
It's also interesting because it has using on here. You have to pick your moves before you get into the game, which is very strange. And I think it also shows the enemy what moves you're going to be taking. So you have to remember what each move upgrade is on every Pokemon, which is so much info that you have to know. It's so much. Like, this is the thing that's gonna, like, take it over into Smash Ultimate territory, where just, no matter how much you play, no matter how much you learn, no matter how much you grind, no matter how much you lab, there will always be more interactions you don't know about or didn't expect. The grind is real, boys and girls. This basically adds so much, just the amount of content that it adds, the amount of knowledge you need to have is going to just
Flare Blitz
exponentially
right here. You can
increase.
see an expanded range by 100%. So I don't know if that's actually the range of the Fire Blast. That would be insane, by the way, if it was. And then you have a bigger shield on Flare Blitz. You have some other options as
Explosion range. I assume that means the initial hit is increased by double, because surely the actual move wouldn't be twice as big. Like, Jeebus, that would be so much.
as well with the gold options right there. The gold options for this are, it's a little hard to see some of these, so I have to like enhance it. This says this increases the slow effect inside of your Fire Blast
by 70%. Yikes.
This increases the power after hit, your attack by 30%.
Yeah.
Oof. So you have the option of either a shield on Flare Blitz or the option
or
to
you get
stronger after you hit with it.
80%
Man,
more
this would be so
shield.
cool.
That's insane.
I'm just like, I'm so ready for this to come to the game. So these are those expanded abilities. I would love to see them for all.
You can remember the
Pokemon,
tight
but I'm sure they
matchup
could
chart
change
in
quite a
Pokemon.
bit
We can
before
do
they
this.
actually come
At least that's
to the
only
game.
like 144. There's 80 Pokemon in this game that each would have 4 different options for their moves. They have 4 moves each with 2 options. Like, geez, that's 8 different combos to remember per Pokemon, and there's 8 of them. That's so many. That's like 640 different combinations. And we're approaching 100.
Mainline game. Before we move on to show a new game mode here, I think it's only reasonable that we show this. This is draft mode inside of ranked in Pokemon Unite.
Yeah, this is wild. This is like confirmation, like, yes, we plan on adding draft mode. And I don't know why it took them so long. I don't understand. It's very strange. Very strange that it took so long.
Once you hit master rank, this needs to come
Once you
to
hit
the
master.
game. I believe it is coming to the game. There is no reason they would be testing it and not bringing it to the main game.
And one of the more interesting things is that this change could potentially make it more fun to play in ranked than it would be to play in standard, which is hilarious to me.
We need this so badly. With
How bad the
Mewtwo
balance
meta right
is in
now.
this game.
I cannot wait for this to hit Pokemon Unite. It would be a literal game changer, which is why I keep calling
Very
this
much
Pokemon
so.
Unite 2, and I really think that's the direction we're heading. Now let me show you something just kind of cool and fun. But first, this.
Right. So, yeah, see? Mime does an animation here. So Pokemon do have emotes. It's not just the players. And that means that we could have these in-game. We could have Pokemon that do this in-game. You could actually taunt on your enemies. You could actually taunt to get them tilted, and you could do taunt to get bodied. You could absolutely body people who taunt. And you can absolutely host dance parties in like Ray Pit or something. I can't wait. It is legit possible.
You can do this. I mean,
That's crazy.
look, if this feature doesn't make it, I'm not gonna be super stressed if this feature doesn't make it. I
What
know
are
for
these
some
dance
people,
moves,
this
though?
Is this
What
is
are
good,
these moves?
And
We've got Fortnite dancing in Pokemon Unite. Do you understand what this means? Do you know what this means? We've got default dancing.
look, there's no question that I will do this if it comes to the game, especially after I get beat by Mewtwo Y Blissey. I'll just come out here and dance for 5 minutes. But at the same time, if this doesn't make it to the, worldwide version, I'm okay.
Oh, what are
Make
they
it
doing down
to
there?
the,
Oh, they're on their phone.
worldwide
Are they
version,
taking a picture? That's
I'm okay.
hilarious.
I'm a little okay. This, however, is something I would be
Oh,
super
and they
stoked-
added volleyball. They added volleyball to the game. Look at this. This is the
Check
trophy
out.
that we
This
didn't
is
understand.
Essentially, Pokemon Unite's
Well, one of them.
version of Rocket League, where they kick this electrode up into the air, and then you have to be where it lands with your team. And if you are not, the other team gets a point. So
Look
obviously
at
this arena
that.
is
That's crazy.
trying
So
to,
it doesn't matter if
make sure
you're
they
on the
get kicked
enemy's
out of this.
side.
They're
It
using
only
things
matters
like
if you're on your
Grassy
side.
Glide. And if
Look
you're
at that.
not around where it's landing on your team side, the enemy team gets a point. So you would definitely save things like your Heavy Slam. You would save things like certain Unite moves like they did right there. They had that Zarina Unite move. They saved it so that they could kick the Pokemon up into the air and make sure they couldn't make it. They're using Mr. Mime walls to block it right here, and then they're able to score points off of it.
This is so cool. I understand the comparison to Rocket League because there's not a lot of soccer games available that aren't like Wii Sports. There's like Wii Sports and there's Goofball Soccer and there's not much else. But it's very volleyball, which I very much like.
Is this going to replace the ranked mode that we see inside Pokemon Unite?
Volt ball, if
Yes.
you will.
No.
Yeah, and see, here's the trophy. That's not supposed to happen. Alright. Interruptions aside, this is the trophy that we couldn't
Of course
identify
it won't.
before.
But at the same time, this would be so...
So I wonder if that means we're getting 2 new game modes. Because there was another trophy that didn't look like anything we'd seen before. With the two little, like, low, 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 and la, la, la characters stacked on top of each other. Like the little heads with legs.
So cool if it came to the mainline game as a quick play mode. I mean, just something like this inside the game, this
is a really cool
different
game
way
mode,
of playing
though.
Unite, which is I think a lot of what we're getting out of the
I can tell you right now, it's going to be toxic as fuck, because we're currently in the depths of stun meta, and this is literally stun meta the game. Like Mime ult broken immediately, right? Like Delphox ult broken immediately, Guardiol broken immediately, right? But it is only 3-on-3, so the stun locks are limited. But there's also like Umbreon stun lock. There's Mime stun lock. Lapras ult is absolutely broken for single target and group like stun lock. So like it's not gonna be great. It's not gonna be great. And with 3 characters, you just choose 3 defenders, they'll never die. It's the same problem with Aroma Park. Right? Like you'll never die. Ever. Like, you can see this, they've been in the fight for, like, a million years, and Charizard is still, like, only at a half with shield. But, you know, right? Like, no one's ever going to die, so it's just going to be taking defenders and just stunning everything to death. Ninetales, Mammo, Slowbro. Yeah, like, it's going to devolve into toxic stun meta immediately. Like, I give it, like, 2 matches into the release of this game mode before it is just Umbreon, Lapras, Slowbro, Mammo, Ninetales. Maybe like a Guardy or a Delphox thrown in for flavor. Maybe like a Mewtwo. Probably X. Probably not Y. Y doesn't seem like they would be very good in this mode.
Chinese beta. Different ways to play Unite would be super exciting.
Actually, no. Mewtwo Y would actually be really good for staying in the back and catching any balls, because 2 teleports and a future sight. Plus an eject button. Plus like ult for stun. UZY actually would be pretty good staying in the back.
Especially if the meta's a little cringe. But the meta wouldn't even be that cringe. Because
that's not true.
We have draft in ranked.
Well, the meta would still be that cringe. That wouldn't fix the meta. Especially not in Aroma Park.
Pumped for all of this coming to the game. Let me know what you're most excited about in the comments. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I love you.
Oh yeah, and this. I haven't seen this yet. Let's watch the Battle Pass first.
I'm Toots, how's it going? So Pokemon Unite Japan has posted a new little update notes for us on the Japan Twitter. The new battle
new
pass
rice cakes are also implemented.
Well, it's coming very soon.
Is this walk your cram every day all over again? Interesting. The TL DLC has been leaked. What a surprise.
Rattata and Cramorant. They look
Rattata.
so good in this battle pass. It looks really amazing. Here we have also the avatar costumes that look so good as well. Very excited for this battle pass. The animations of Rattata look so
style.
good. There should be a video
Bangiras.
on my channel about the new battle pass if you haven't seen it. But other than that, well, actually, I'll have it linked down below if you want to see the trailer. I have a video of that. But it looks amazing. It's coming on September 7th. The new ranked season also starts on September 7th. So I am running really short on time for the Nuzlocke, which is going to...
Shocker.
I'm going to try my best, but we'll see. And then...
Listen, I'm all for you, but this meta sucks. You're boned.
We have... Oh my gosh. Blaziken is coming to the game on
September 14th.
So
2 weeks.
Excited for that. Blaziken is going to be the newest all-rounder in Pokemon
When KFC
Unite.
coming to Unite.
Amazing.
September
The playstyle
14th,
is
baby.
very different.
2 weeks.
It's a lot of fighting, which I think is to be expected for Blaziken specifically, but that is coming on the 14th, and it will finally participate in battle. It is a balanced Pokemon. Okay, Pokemon Unite.
Whatever you say, man.
That fights by switching between
Whatever
a
you
mobile
say.
punching style and a powerful kick.
Being able to hit you with 4 moves with no cooldown. I don't know about that.
style during battle.
I don't know
So you
about
have
that.
Your punch style, your kick style, whichever you like.
Explosive Sepikyaku! Explosive spinning kick.
We have.
I think.
I like how it says 2 new rice cakes.
What's Tatsumaki Sepikyaku mean? Whatever.
2 new rice cakes will be implemented at the same time. No, I think it's the new items. So we have 2 new mochi items. Wow, they're using food terms for these. Their names are Slow Incense and Slow Bangle.
Which I believe is Cursed Incense and Cursed Bangle in English.
So
Curse Incense, yeah. You can see it in the very next line.
Curse Incense, a sticky substance that proves the opponent's Pokemon from receiving after dealing special attack damage.
Okay, so yeah, Incense is special only, and that means Bangle is attack only.
We recommend giving it to a Pokemon that has a wide range of moves or can deal damage continuously.
This feels very good for Razor Leaf Decidueye. Because like once you pop like Razor Leaf, it's already good against tanks. This actually means that you can actually burn tanks for once. Or does it prevent the opposing Pokemon from recovering from dealing special attack damage? Because that would apply to like Inteleon and no one else. So I hope it's not that. Otherwise it is Drain. Otherwise all 3 of these are Drain Crown level. Cursed Incense, Cursed Bangle, and Drain Crown are all just Drain Crown level useless. So I assume it means that if you deal special attack damage, they don't heal at all. I hope.
And then we have Curse Bangle,
your favorite
item that
food.
prevents the
You should
opponent's
celebrate by
Pokemon
getting
from
some
recovering
KFC.
after inflicting offensive damage. It is recommended to
Offensive damage.
give it to a strong Pokemon that has a move that can deal damage in a wide range, or that can KO the Pokemon before it is healed.
It sounds like you do physical, they don't heal. That seems to be what it's hinting at. I hope, because otherwise these are worthless. A sticky item. Weird. That would be really good against Hoopa, too. Like, that would be really good for Decidueye, Razor Leaf, or Spirit Shackle against a Hoopa if you hit them with it right before they teleport. Because then there's a length of time that they can't heal, so either they come back less healed than full, which means you can actually kill them after a Hoopa portals them, which would be nice, or it means that you can insta-kill them, or it means that they have to not come back through the portal and actually are punished for going through it, which would be very nice. Both of those are very nice options. Especially with draft mode, if you can put it on before, like, you know a Hoopa is showing up. We did it, boys. We made Slowbro balanced. True. Finally.
So those 2 new items will be coming to the game. I'm very excited. I love when Pokemon Unite adds new items because it just expands the pool even more.
This actually stands a chance of actually helping ADCs. The problem is that you can't run, like, ADCs have too many items now. Like, the problem is that in order to make an ADC viable, you need Scope Lens, you need Rapid Scarf, and generally you also need Muscle Band or Attack Weight, just to even make them viable. And now you also need to add another item on top of that. And so the only way to really make this work and ADCs actually get a buff at all is if a support takes Cursed Incense for you. Because I don't think there's any attack damage supports outside of Sableye. I think that's the only one. But this would actually be a pretty good item on Comfort. Like, actually, Special Specs, XP Share, Curse Incense would actually be pretty good. The problem is Comfey's normal basics are physical, which sucks. But their moves are special, so you can still do the moves while on a Pokemon. So you can still throw out a Grass Knot and stop their healing, which would be pretty dope. That would be pretty dope. Only took 10 seasons.
Hopefully these are items that won't be like you know, forgotten or memed on like leftovers and things like that. But I'm really hoping that they will make some changes to the old items that we have as well. I would love if we could have some more variety in our builds, because for the most part, builds are not super different from each other, like in the same category. So I'm really hoping that they can really change up the builds, nerfs, buffs.
I hope it doesn't have an internal cooldown, because that would suck. Because it would mean that you would have to not do damage until they're about to heal, and then you would have to do damage. And that would just be so impossible to like do efficiently without like a 5-stack. Just incense and magical leaf. True. Rocky Helmet gang, probably dying in the corner from lack of items.
The items, and
they're trying to use their Rocky Helmet effectively. It's not working out for them.
An in-game tournament will be held
Interesting. So the cursed items are going to show a week before Blaziken does. They're just going to show up one day. Odd, but I'm pretty sure they did that with Shedinjadal. I'm pretty sure Inteleon and Shedinjadal released on different days. So interesting. It's good because it keeps the hype up longer when stuff keeps getting trickled in rather than all at once.
Battle that unfolded at the Pokemon World Championships, the division tournaments are still fresh. A tournament will also be held in the game. Please form a team of 5 people and participate, etc., etc.
Oh, they're finally making a new tournament in the game again. Thea Aozora Ruins. Is that supposed to be Sky? I thought Sky was like Aoi. No? No, it's like Sora. Is it? So like Blue Sky. Thea Blue Sky Ruins, kind of. But there's a Z in it for some reason. I don't know. I don't know Japanese, man. Maybe the translator was weird.
I don't know what region that this is for.
What would you say is the most useless item in the game? Probably just leftovers. Like, what do you do with it?
Maybe.
It just doesn't heal.
So I don't know if this is going to be like for everyone, but we will see. I'm wondering when they're going to add like a new map for Pokemon Unite. Then we have the Unite membership. And
here's the new skin. Dragonite looks like a tool. Oh no. Dragonite, why?
Have Dragonite as the next membership follower. He looks so awesome. We have marching band style Dragonite. He looks adorable. And yeah, that is all for this patch. I think
follower of the month
update from Pokemon Unite. Really hoping that they have like a new map soon. I feel like, you know, in the pattern that we have been going from Remote Stadium to Thea Sky Ruins, I feel like a new map should be next. I hope it's something grand, something big, and yeah, I would love to see the next World Championship.
Y button items?
Map, a whole different, like,
I would say the Fluffy Tail is the item that I have seen the absolute least by a wide margin.
That's all for this video. Thank
like,
you so much
Potion shows up a lot and is useful on a lot of defenders. Awesome. X attack, free damage, you know, like free attack speed. You know, like there's a lot of ADCs that's good on. And a lot of STCs at this point. 2 of them, specifically. X speed is broken. Eject button is broken. Slow Smoke's good on Comfey. And is actually pretty good on a lot of Mon. Especially ones that dive. Goal Getter is used pretty often. It can do useful things, just not really until late game. But like on scoring characters like Crustle or Sableye or Dodrio or Talon, it can actually come in pretty handy. It can actually do a lot of work. I feel like I'm forgetting one. Shedinjadal. Shedinjadal is pretty helpful. It can actually get you out of a couple of tight spots. It's not good, but you can use it, and you can use it effectively. And it can actually enable big brain plays if you have a team that functions. You know, if you have a team that doesn't just dive for no reason or trap you in bad situations or abandon you on goal or something, you can actually make Shedinjadal work pretty well because it counters dive pretty well. Like, if they have a Leafeon, Shedinjadal absolutely ruins their day because you can use it to dodge their ult. You know, like, if they have a Zera that's, like, going in, Shedinjadal just completely memes on them. Like, there's a lot of potential for it, but it's kind of niche. Right? It's kind of like Goal Getter. You get it. except instead of you being niche, the enemy has to be niche. But you can make it work. The only other one I can think of off the top of my head would be Fluffy Tail, and I have not seen someone unironically play Fluffy Tail in months. And even then, I think the number of Fluffy Tails I've seen is 2. And one of them was on one of my alt accounts that I forgot about because we memed on it. So it was still ironic. I don't think I have seen an unironic Fluffy Tail in months. I also can't think of any other battle items off the top of my head. I feel like I'm missing one, but I wouldn't know what it is. I can't think of anything else that would really exist. Although there really should be more. It would be nice if there was one that like gave you Eos energy or something. Or like maybe one that increased your range. One that increased XP from killed Pokemon. Like if Fluffy Tail gave you more XP from Pokemon you killed, that would be super helpful. You know, just, I feel like there's potential for new battle items that would actually be really cool. And the last video, this one that just came out.
Hello everybody, Jake, your resident content cowboy here. Yeehaw! This is going to be a quick one. I just wanted to tell you about some of the new stuff coming to the game very, very, very soon here. We have 2 new items, the Cursed Bangle and the Curse of... I believe it's Cursed Incense. This says Curse of Curse, yes. But the Cursed Incense. So these are items that we talked about for a little while here. The Cursed Bangle and Cursed Incense are essentially based around you stopping your opponents from healing. These are going to be very interesting items because the way most of us play, we don't know what's on the opposing team, but I'll talk to you about that here in 1 second, because obviously if they don't have Clefable, you might not want this item, right? Well, maybe not. Let's talk about them really quick. The Cursed Bangle, when you damage an opponent Pokemon with a physical attack, you weaken their HP recovery 20, 25, and 30% on level 0, 10, and 20 there. And then when you damage the opponent's Pokemon with a normal physical attack, weakens the HP recovery effect.
Oh, full heal.
For a long
I forgot
time.
full heal.
This is interesting.
Yeah, full heals, I mean, like one of the best held
auto
items in the
attacks
game.
Actually weaken their effect for a longer time, so something like Cinderace.
Okay, yeah, so this does confirm. When you do physical damage, weaken HP recovery by 30%. Pretty good. Not amazing. I would like it to be like 50. I would really like it to be like 50%, but this, at least it basically balances Focus Sash. That's what this does. This is basically saying your Focus Sash is now a balanced held item instead of being horribly broken. I wonder what it scales with. It gives you attack and it gives you special attack, it looks like.
Would get more value out of an item like this because it would effectively do better. However, this means that I believe all
it also gives like attack speed or cooldown.
So Lucario's close combat hitting multiple opponents would also hurt their recovery effects. It also gives you attack 24 bonus attack stat at level 30. Then we have the Cursed Incense when dealing damage with a special attack damage to opposing opponents.
I really wish it said cooldowns, because I really want to know.
Come on, Jake. Pokemon for a short time weaken the opponent's HP recovery effect by 20, 25,
but like
30%.
These are only being like 30%. I do hope that it's like it gives you like cooldown percent or attack speed percent or something, just so that it actually has a good stat and makes it worth it to upgrade it past 20.
And then it weakens the HP recovery effect of the opponent for a longer time. I believe that would be when you hit them with a special attack that is a regular special attack. I don't know if this would also just consider auto attacks at this point, so we'd be talking about, you know, Pokemon like Inteleon and things like that. We'll have to see.
They would.
This gives you up to 39 special attack at level 30. Now, again, I'm sure you could say that, well, these might not be that good because you could see situations where opponents aren't recovering with things like Clefable or Blissey on their team or whatnot. But it will be really interesting because this also could mean HP recovery at goal zones. This also could mean HP recovery, and it should mean HP recovery from your own moves. So Pokemon like Lapras will recover less. Pokemon like Umbreon will recover less. So this is going to be very, very interesting. And any Pokemon that has any sort of lifesteal should have that effect weakened. So these could be really powerful items, especially in a competitive mode where you know what's on the opposing team. But you might find actually that Pokemon like, let's say Mr. Mime runs this on Confusion or Psychic.
Or Power Swap. Running this on Power Swap, that's pretty good. That is actually really good. If it doesn't have a cooldown, that is perfect. That's probably like the perfect mon for this. It's just Power Swap Mime. Just whoever I attach to, they ain't healing. Straight up.
Mime, and now you're not only dealing damage to your opponents and disrupting them, but you're also effectively lowering healing for any Pokemon that's looking to get any kind of recovery on the enemy team. I mean, you could just be gutting 30% of Garchomp's lifesteal with...
Ironically, it would also be pretty good on Mewtwo, because Psystrike. Psystrike would also be really good for it.
Some of these items. Very interesting stuff. And now, of course, we have the brand new Battle Pass. And here we have the all-new Battle Pass coming to Unite, the Tyranitar Battle Pass. That's going to have the Epic Hollowware. I'm kind of surprised
here we go,
seeing it on
Kabuki.
T-Tar, but we did get some T-Tar buffs recently. I don't think it's made T-Tar insane, but it's definitely going to be a good time for T-Tar mains. They're going to be eating pretty good with this Battle Pass. Ooh, that's nice.
I mean, putting the Focus Sash on T-Tar really does keep it alive now.
Animation too. Oh! And the Unite move, each stomp has a little animation. I didn't even see that
each
last time
stomp has like the little
and then we have Cram,
backgrounds. Cram.
which just has Hollowware. Nothing specific about it. You know what I wish? I wish the battle passes, I wish the entry-level ones were a little tuned up. I think it'd be cooler if they were. We can see the new frame and background we're going to be getting for this as well. And that is all going to be coming very, very soon, because the new season is starting like now. It's like starting now.
I don't care.
Pokemon Unite. And then, of course, inside this season, we are going to be seeing Blaziken, Mimikyu, and Meowscarada hit the game. I believe they're all going to hit in this season. Maybe Meowscarada starts the start of the next season. Could be the Battle Pass. You never know.
It could be the new map. You never know. They might make Meowscarada on the new map. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be cool and interesting? Ooh.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I love you very much. And I will see you all as soon as Mewtwo is nerfed. No, I'll see you sooner than that. I'll see you sooner than that.
Yay. Rip. Please end Thea like Remoat. At least Thea was better. I do really wish they added the Natu back to center. I wish they added him to center. That would be really cool. Alright, let me switch to... I want to do some dailies real quick before I go get something to eat. Where'd the Lillipup go? Lillipup sucks. Lillipup sucks and deserves to die. Here we go. Yeah, I did forget about Full Heal, but it's like one of the best items in the game. They even had to nerf it, that's how good it was. I agree with the nerf, I just disagree with the meta we're in. This also needs a nerf. And at this point, I've kind of given up. I feel like this one needs one too. Other than that, I feel like they're mostly fine. And this is the only really bad one. The nerf to Shedinjidal was unwarranted. But you can still do really crazy stuff with it. So, I mean, if it was left alone, nothing of value would be lost. Oof. Marvelous! How are you, Marvelous? Look at that emote. That emote's amazing. 300 points. Why? Let me just do this game real quick. I should be able to get 300 in one game. And then I'm going to get something to eat. You're okay? Glad to hear you. Are you sure you want me to wait? It's one game. And you're not even online. Well, I don't have long. What you eating? KFC. Very appropriately for the Blaziken knowledge. You weirdo. It's good to hear from you, Marvelous. I'm glad to hear that you've been having some good games. Goober. But are you Goofy? You have to work on your Goofy. While you're at it, might as well work on your Max. Oh, I got this thing the other day. I heard of this thing. I think it was on... I want to say Achievement Hunter? Maybe? I want to say it was Achievement Hunter. Maybe it was, maybe it was their Resident Evil randomizer or something. Or maybe I'm making that up and it was from somewhere else completely. It might have been Drawful? Not Drawful. Drawfee. Maybe? I don't know. But I heard of this thing the other day and I had to buy it. It's like the best. It's the best thing ever. It's two of my favorite flavors. Gosh darn you, Mup. White chocolate peanut butter. And it's not like that marshmallow BS that's been around the stores lately. You know, like where it's like peanut butter and marshmallow, or marshmallow and, you know, like marshmallow and chocolate, or like peanut butter and jelly in the same jar, right? It's none of that trash. This is actually like blended one like homogeneous product, white chocolate peanut butter. It's not like just two things in the same jar, which is a cop-out and lame. It's white chocolate peanut butter, and I'm so excited. I don't think it really goes with fried chicken, so I'm probably not going to have it today, but I'm so excited to have some of this. I want to try it in like every way I know how to enjoy peanut butter. You know, like I want to just have like a spoonful of it, just directly. I want to try it on a sandwich, like just a normal sandwich, a toasted sandwich. I'm going to try mixing it with jelly. I want to try mixing it with other things. I've lost my train of thought. This is the last time I let you into the lobby. All that thievery and you couldn't even kill the Snorlax. You do a little stacking. Melee basics missing is always so sad. Rhizome with the raid! They're fine. What's up, bro? How you been? How's everybody doing? What were you playing? What was up? Oof. Ah. I'm getting memed over here. Someone just left the bird here. How are you doing tonight? How's everybody doing? Donkey Kong 64, ayy. Were you doing a mod or a ROM hack, or is it just some classic? Frogadier. And away I go. You fail. Alright, hold on a sec. Someone's calling me. I'm back. No interruptions. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. You can prove nothing. You missed. Goodbye.
Fire!
Hey, yo, what are you doing here? Who's over here?
The final stretch! You're on fire!
Guy's just moving in random directions. Alright, my job is done. Oh boy.
What a goal! What a goal!
There we go.
What a goal! You're on fire!
You missed. Alright. Goodbye. Hello. All right.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Such is life. A button is love. A button is life.
You win.
All right, I need to get food or I'll die. Very skill based. Away I go, I need food, goodbye.